If you ever played the main series Pokemon games, you'll recall that the gym leaders focus on one particular type of Pokemon, whether it was Brock with all of his rock type Pokemon, all the way to the Elite Four and Agatha with her ghosts. The question becomes, can you do the same in Pokemon Go Battle League? That's the question we're trying to answer today as we gathered some battles from the top dragon trainer that I know. This is MajinSage's triple dragon team in the Open Great League. MajinSage refers to himself as the top dragon trainer, and for good reason. We have an incredible team here to show you today with kommo-o in the lead, running Dragon Tail, Close Combat, and Dragon Claw. We have Dragalge, one of my favorite Pokemon to play and one of the coolest designed Pokemon in Pokemon Go, Dragon Tail, Aqua Tail, and Gunk Shot. And we have the Shadow Flygon. This is actually one of PvPoke's favorite Pokemon. If you don't know about pvpoke.com, that is the #1 resource for battlers, and we do see the Shadow Flygon with Mudshot, Earth Power, and Dragon Claw. Let's check out these games. Into game one we go. We have the kommo-o in the lead versus another dragon, which is Altaria. Altaria is such a powerful Pokemon in the Open Great League, and it's a top dragon for a reason, with really exceptional stats and that typing. Oh my goodness, the flying typing helps it so much in a lot of matchups. We do see a Steel Wing Skarmory actually switch in here, and the Close Combat does get shielded. Gonna go for the Dragalge here, and MajinSage is in a pretty tough position. Double flyer so far, and you have a very healthy Altaria with a bit of energy waiting in the wings. Does go ahead and shield up that charge attack there. The Steel Wing counts are a little bit tough. I haven't played Flying Cup in quite some time, but Steel Wing does generate energy a bit more slowly than Air Slash. We do get that second shield from the Skarmory, which is actually pretty nice, and it looks like he triggered a charge move priority as well by throwing the back-to-back Aqua Tails, and it was. Do we survive a Sky Attack? I think we're going to let this one through. The problem here is that we probably get Steel Wing down. Yeah, only 2 Steel Wings are all that it takes, and now the position is even more difficult. We have a Shadow Flygon and a very weak kommo-o. You have to come in with the Flygon here, but look at the Steel Wings just chipping away at our third dragon type. Going for the Dragon Claw, this is resisted damage against that Skarmory, but it does get the KO. And we see the Altaria come in, can't quite pull the trigger on the second Dragon Claw, so we're forced to shield. Now, the good thing is that this Altaria just spent some energy. Can we snag it with the Dragon Claw? And we try right here. This is going to deal super effective damage. Might even swap into KO. Reaching for the kommo-o, get met by the Obstagoon. And guess what? Everything just lined up in the end. Obstagoon is going to get Close Combat at 2 hands. Boom! Get out of here, Obstagoon. Coming with the Altaria, we need to finish this matchup with the Mudshots. Go, go, Flygon, go! Gets to that Dragon Tail at the very end. That was just game one. I think I need a glass of water. All right, we are right back in it. We have our Umbreon in the lead. Very, very bulky dark type Pokemon, as you know. Umbreon is just such an incredible Pokemon for extending matchups, for getting you back to your switch timer after you pull a swap. Throwing a ton of charge attacks is just so powerful. But we see the swap into Noctowl, opening a potential window here for the kommo-o. 2 times our Close Combats have been either switched in or shielded against. Now you see the Sky Attack getting fired off by the Noctowl. Dragalge can't quite. Oh my goodness, actually Dragon Tails all the way down. I suspect we see an instant outrage, Gunk Shot, because we suspect Umbreon will come in and throw, and we would win the charge move priority, but unfortunately he does go for the Snarl. It does connect with the Gunk Shot though, gonna look to deal some damage here with an Aqua Tail, but can't quite get there in the end. Charge attack coming through from the Umbreon. Foul play is enough to KO. Coming back in with the kommo-o, that fighting subtyping helps us a lot here, especially if this is not psychic. And it will be last resort. Gonna deal some good chip damage though. Kommo-o, not the bulkiest in the Great League. Oh my goodness, really great awareness here by MajinSage to throw on the charge move priority and prevent another last resort. Coming in with the Umbreon, or excuse me, the Swampert, now that Umbreon is KO'd. This is interesting, right? You want to get a shield here if you can. I almost thought we'd stay in with kommo-o and just try to fast move down. But now the question is, does your Shadow Flygon survive a Hydro Cannon? MajinSage does not want to find out. Going to shield the first one there. And overcharge just a bit. Trigger the charge move priority, and get to another Dragon Claw. Now I think you'd let this go. Taking Flygon all the way. Flygon was the MVP in the last match, so let's see if it can do it again. Gonna reach for another Dragon Tail here. Or excuse me, Dragon Claw. Do we see a fast swap into kommo-o? And we do. Coming in with that Dragon Tail damage. Does get one through, but now this is risky. This is late game. This is 2 shield Swampert. Oh, and he doesn't get the KO. Kommo-o sweeping away the competition. Now, one of the reasons that Dragon-type Pokemon are so hard to beat is because they resist the elements. Water, grass, electric, and fire all resisted by those Dragon-type Pokemon. I think that's why that Swampert couldn't quite get the win last game. Jumping into the next one, we've got our Vigoroth in the lead, a pseudo fighter versus a true fighting type dragon. Kommo-o gonna look here to probably just Dragon Claw, but the Body Slam is not resisted. This is neutral damage, and it does meaningful chunk to that Kommo-o. Going up for 3 Dragon Tails, 4 Dragon Tails, but can't quite trigger the charge with priority. You've got so much energy. I suspect we see 1 more Dragon Tail and the double claws coming out here. Ooh, this is actually great timing because even if that last counter does come through here and KO, you can still go out, get off your second move. Oh, goes for the close combat. I don't hate this play at all because this was a blind close combat. You want to get off as much damage as possible. And I think that did more damage than a Dragon Claw due to its higher energy demand. Ground type Flygon, a great wall here for Nidoqueen because it can only deal poison and ground type damage. We don't see a shield here. Could be a Poison Fang bait. Oh my goodness, what a call. Not very effective damage, but still stings quite a bit. Gonna go for the 4 Dragon Tail farm down. This is so, oh my gosh, this is so risky not to shield. Oh, and it's another Poison Fang. My goodness, coming in with the Azumarill here. Still 1 shield. You do carry that poison subtyping, but that play rough will deal a lot of damage after the Poison Fang debuff. Straight for the gunk shot, lands the trash can. Azumarill gets gunked, and now it's going to look to return fire with an Ice Beam. Definitely super effective damage there. Flygon, again, just comes in with the broom and sweeps away the fairy type. We've got 2 more battles to go. If you've enjoyed this triple dragon strategy, I have a challenge for you. I want to see some battles with all 3 Pokemon sharing the same typing, whether it's dark, fairy, poison, fighting. I want to see some triple monotype or even just triple base type Pokemon. Let's call it a gym leader challenge. I'd love to cast some of those battles, and if you ever want me to showcase your battles, make sure to fill out that form in the description below. Heading into game number 4 here, Kommo-o meets its arch nemesis Azumarill. This is a very tough matchup. Gonna reach for the Flygon here. And what do? I mean, this is so tough. Fairy in the lead. This is the kryptonite to the triple dragon team here. First Earth Power does connect. I suspect we see a shield here because that Ice Beam is double super effective. And it is an Ice Beam too. That's even more rough because now you only need 15 turns for the next one. Flygon going for the bait here. I love this bait of the Dragon Claw. Do we get a shield from Azumarill? I bet we do. Oh my goodness. High skill bait does get the mud shot through as well. And we do see the second shield. Now, what do you decide to do if you're Flygon? Do you just go for the Earth Power here? Do you double bait? Going straight for the Earth Power does allow a bubble through. Oh my goodness, Flygon! Flygon just took out a Azumarill, coming in with the Swampert now, going for the same type attack bonus. Earth Power, more damage, maximum damage. Boom! Swampert gets wrecked, and in comes... Oh, in comes the Kommo-o versus this Toxapex. Oh my goodness, this looks actually very good. I think we should go for the Dragon Claw here because it is a sub-poison typing. However, this is interesting because we have that healthy Dragalge in the back to clean up against the Toxapex, and then we can probably, oh my god, Sludge Wave, so powerful. We can probably clean up against that third Pokemon with our Dragalge. Yeah, you resist all these moves. You resist the brine, resist the Sludge Wave. You can Dragon Tail a lot. We do see the throw here of the Aqua Tail. The switch timers are almost up as well, so I actually don't hate this play at all because now you can reach for the Flygon to try to catch, but MajinSage can't quite do it. I don't think it was necessary, but we'll see. In comes a Sludge Wave, reaching for the Flygon right into the Swampert and forces it to throw energy. This is absolutely key. If Swampert does not have 2 Hydros, MajinSage is going home with a win. Dragon Tail sweeps it away, coming in with the Toxapex, and that is it, conquering the toxic Pokemon. Last battle of the video. Let's check out what we have. Abomasnow in the lead. Oh my god, this is so bad. This is so rough for the Triple Dragon team. Ice and Fairy are the arch nemesis. of this typing. You see the weather ball come through, one Dragon Tail and throw, I assume. Going for the triple Dragon Tail then throw, but Abomasnow is so quick, able to get to the second weather ball. You really have to rely on the Dragon Tail damage. Do you see a full farm down? No, you can't possibly do. You have to go for the double Dragon Claws here. I like this play a lot. This is the right hand and going to connect with the left hand here in a second. Oh, and it's the Marowak. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at this overfarm. Wow. Escaping with all that energy. Double Dragon Claw, a close combat plus some. Going for the Shadow Bone here will do a lot of neutral damage. Going for the Dragon Claw, going to deal some neutral damage back. Alola Marowak with 2 shields is tough, but we've already seen the Abomasnow and the Marowak. I think it might be, oh, it could be Sableye in the back. It could be Abomasnow double goes, or it could be Azumarill as well, which is even worse news. I think what we do is we come in Dragalge here, and it's Toxapex in the back. Very unconventional. I think you soak a move here, force it to spend some energy, bring in that kommo-o, drop the 2 Dragon Claws, try to Dragon Tail down, and then double Aqua Tail that Marowak, right? Let's see what happens here. Toxapex going to resist all these moves as well, being a water and poison. Goes straight for the gunk shot, throwing the trash can. MajinSage throwing the garbage at it and hits it. And we do see a switch in. Oh! That kommo-o has barely any HP left at all. Needs to throw this next Dragon Tail immediately. Oh, excuse me, the next Dragon Claw. So many dragons going on here. Forgive me. Dragon Claw coming through here will KO. Does he get one? He does not. Fire Spin applies first, but he has the Aqua Tail loaded up. I don't think this is enough. He needs one more Dragon Tail to KO. Maybe 2. 1, 2, and that is it. A 5-0 with triple dragons from MajinSage. Majin, thank you so much for sending me these battles, my friend. I'm sorry it took so long to cast them, but I really, really appreciate you so much. That being said, everybody, if you want to send in some of your own triple shared typing gym leader style challenge battles, check out the link in the description below, and I'll see you in the next one.